Ash vs. Evil Dead is one of my favorite shows on TV right now. I am obsessed. I recommend it to literally everyone I meet. It is a comedy horror, which is one of my favorite genres, and it is based on the life of Ash Williams about 30 years after the events of the original Evil Dead movies. You don't really need to know the original Evil Dead trilogy in order to understand this show. However, it does help with a little of the Easter eggs and some of the inside jokes, and some of the facts are just a little bit more easy to understand, but you don't really need to know the movies in order to watch this show. It just enhances the experience. Season 1, if you did not see it, or if you just need a recap because you have the memory of a potato with Alzheimer's, follows the life of a drunken Ash Williams who doesn't really do anything except live in a trailer, get drunk at his local bar, and sleep around with various women. He has this fantastic anti-hero personality who's just such a huge jackass, but you can't help but love him. Because while he is an asshole, he's also incredibly badass. I mean, the guy has a chainsaw for a hand, for God's sake. What's that on the floor? Oh, that's my panties, because they dropped. And what I love about Ash is that while he is a badass Evil Dead killing motherfucker, he's also like incredibly traumatized and emotionally stunned from all of the events that happened to him in the original Evil Dead trilogy. And there's just so much shit that he's had to endure. He's like a war veteran from hell. And the only way he copes is by making really inappropriate jokes that make me laugh like an idiot. So I got the chance to see the first 2 episodes of season 2, which premieres October 2nd on Starz, and I'm really stoked about it. Based on what I saw, this season is going to be awesome. And it also answered a lot of questions that I had from season 1, because the way season 1 ended, and if you didn't watch it, you might want to look away now because I might touch into a little bit of spoiler territory. The finale left me feeling kind of disappointed, and it left me feeling disappointed because it ended in a way that I didn't really think it would. You know, Ash went to Jacksonville and he took the deal and he just kind of gave up on everything. Just kind of bailed out and was like, yeah, I'm shallow and I'm just gonna avoid real life problems. And it's not really heroic at all. But I guess Ash isn't really considered heroic in the general definition of the word, because he's kind of just a big old douchebag. Regardless, it was kind of disappointed, and I was really curious to see how the show would bring life back to Ash. And I think they bounced back in a really great way, because we're right back into the disgustingly gory killing spree from season 1 that we all know and love. And I also noticed that season 2 looks way better than season 1. They obviously have a much bigger budget, the CG looks so great, everything looks awesome. The more realistic the disgustingly goopy, bloody guts look, the better. If an Evil Dead show doesn't make me want to throw up everywhere, they're doing it wrong, but they're doing it right because it's fucking disgusting. The first 2 episodes of season 2 imply that we're going to be getting a lot more of Ash and a lot more of his backstory, which I love. We're learning about where he came from, what happened between the trilogy and now. We're getting to meet his father, and we get a lot of some of the inner turmoil and post-traumatic stress that Ash faces every day. We're also still dealing with Ruby, played by Lucy Lawless, more like Lucy Flawless. Seriously, how does that woman look so good? I want to look like her when I'm an old, retired ex-Xena warrior princess. But so far, the villain of season 2 seems to be Ruby's 3 children, these gross evil demon things that she's created, and they're basically just tearing shit up. Based on the first 2 episodes, this looks like this season is going to be just as good, if not better, than season 1. The team of Ash, Pablo, and Kelly seem a lot stronger. They seem like they formed this sort of dysfunctional family where they actually care about each other, and you can tell that they're each gonna probably fight a lot more for each other during this season. These first 2 episodes also thankfully have that amazing cheesy tone that the first season had, which I adore. It has that perfect balance of ridiculously outlandish, violent gore and terribly, terribly cheesy humor that makes me pee my pants. So that's my review of the first 2 episodes of season 2 of Ash vs. Evil Dead. I will be doing a full review of the entire season once it comes out, and I cannot wait to watch it. I'm so excited. Let me know if you watched season 1 of Ash vs. Evil Dead, and let me know in the comments below what you thought about it, because I love it and I just want to obsess about it with everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. I'm Steph, and this is Rated N.